Today we are going over 10 more cards that I feel should be added to your collection, as well with the last sold items for these cards on a PSA 10 level. If you're new here, please like and subscribe. Every Monday we go over some of the cards on the market just to add to your collection that I think should be great add-ons. We've been doing this for almost a month now. And I feel like these videos have been doing really well with you guys. You guys have been viewing, liking. So, once again, if you're new, please follow me. I have more videos coming out, and hopefully, we can get some videos on Friday as well. Today, we're going to start with Magneton. This is the ETB promo. Um, it's not the Poke Center one, it's just a regular one. So, a little bit more obtainable when it comes down to pricing. This one is at $8.02 for a near mint copy. Love this. Love the illustration here. I think that this one might be one of my favorite ones from the non-special sets, just the main sets. Shinji is so good. He's really, really good when it comes down to illustrations. And yeah, I think Magneton just looks really badass here. A PSA 10 Magneton with the last sold. So you have 99. This is a Pokemon Center one. This is a Pokemon Center one. This one here, 78. 91. You're looking at 102.50. 92. This one was 125, which is really good. Let's keep going. 110 right here. 100, 100, 85, 85. But these are Canada, so they're a little different. This one's 90. This one was 100. This was a bid in Canada, 100 as well. So, it's an $8 card, but you are able to sell it or trade it at $100. It's where it's at for trading value. Of course, depending on where you go, they usually give you 80% or 70%, 75%, depending on who you are working with. The next one that we're looking at is Team Rocket's Houndoom from Destined Rivals. Another amazing illustration. I think this is one of the coolest Houndoom cards we've received from the Scarlet and Violet era. I would put this over the $30 Shrouded Fable one. I really like this one a lot. This one is going for roughly about $18.68. So I would say, yeah, $18 to $19 is where people are going to be labeling this as. I wouldn't go over 20. I think this card, as you can see, it's kind of steeping down. The more packs they release, basically the more inexpensive cards become, and that's what we want. We want these cards to kind of go down in a little bit of value because they're good cards and they're able to sell at a decent price when it comes down to just PSA 10s and 9s. For a 10, this one was a bid. It came out to 157.50, 172.50. This was Japanese, sorry. This is English. 170. This was 128.50. This one was a bid. This is 159.99 as of the 22nd of August. Let's keep going. This is 178, the 21st. 150, the 19th. 180, the 19th. 180, 165. So very good value from a $18-$20 card. I think this one for sure has good value just because the card looks really good and people really want good looking cards. So just a badass card with a good price. The next one is from the Crown Zenith set. This is the Galarian Gallery Lapras. Another beautiful illustration. You have Wishy-Washy, Luminian, you have Spheal, Mantike, Pelibird, Wingull, so many different Pokemon in one card, which are some of the nicest illustrations. You're looking at $10 for this card. This card has been increasing slightly. I am assuming it's been increasing because of its cuteness. I've been saying this for a while, but cute cards are in. People will pay decent amount of money for any cute card, and this is a cute card. So $10 from the TCG player there. But other places are selling it at $6.85, $7.50, $9, $8.14. So anywhere between $7 to $10 is where you're looking for the Lapras. Very good card, very underrated. Just Galarian Gallery cards from Crown Zenith are incredible. I think that's the best set for modern. Yeah, I would say that's one of the better sets for modern. Yeah, let's keep going. So here we have August 20th at $98, 105, 99, 99, 98, 100, 107, 119.95, 98, 119.52. This is in Italy. 75, 94.99, 74.95, 109.99. So roughly between 90 to 100. Some of them got a little bit over the 110, but still a good card. I feel like it's going to just simply increase in value. The less and less that we see Crown Zenith packs in the wild, the more and more this is going to become just increase in value, I believe. Next one is Rapidash, another one from the Destined Rivals. This is an illustration rare, another beautiful illustration rare from the Destined Rivals set. This is from Rod. And honestly, guys, this card has been tanking. So you're looking at a card that was $12 back when I think it's May. Now it's at $8. You're looking for a nice copy at $7, which is really good. So $7.50, $8 plus shipping. But yeah, you're looking at a good card for around $7 to $8, and the gift back from it. This is $113.99, $99. 78, 68, 105, 103.50, 173.95. I don't know how that got that big. 200, which is crazy to me. 200 at the time. 150, 250, 200, 89.99. This is 105. So I would honestly, 105 is where I would put this one. I wouldn't put it anything higher at the moment. 113 is pushing it. I think these outcast ones like the 150, the 250, the 200s, that might be market manipulation. So you want to see or wait from that. You don't want to be a part of that at all. So don't freak out. I know that a lot of these cards from like Destined Rivals are going to continue to be printed just because it's a popular set, but it's one of that was just released within the last few months. So the cards are going to still be pretty good because it's a good card. I think when it comes down to it being a good card, it holds value. Next one is from the Brilliant Starts Trainer Gallery. This is the Eevee, another awesome card, and you have Eevee with Bill in the back. Just really playful. You have a Nidorino back there. Super playful card here. I think you have some footprints over here as well. Might be from, yeah, it looks to be female and male. So Nidoqueen and Nidoking footprints and the pre-evolutions. Card has been slowly moving up. I think it's just because of the cuteness of it. So I would act fast with cards like these. $9 is where you're looking at. So $9, $8, 10 is probably the highest. You want to make sure that you get a good copy. So I wouldn't suggest getting it through TCG Player. Try to go through eBay, find a good copy with good, essentially a good back, good front, not too much with the borders. The reason for that, the reason for that is because it's going for the 24th. This one had 12 bits in the UK for $71.99. That is not PSA, sorry. PSA 10, 150.50, 150.50, 149.99, 130, 150, 137.06, 149.99, 125, 130, 162.30, 149.50. So you get the gist of it. Roughly about 150 is where this card's at. For a $10 card, that is amazing. That's an amazing, amazing come up on your end. And it's a very good trade. It's a card that's popular. Eevee is a very popular Pokemon as we know it. And it's a good set too. Brilliant Stars has decent cards in there. We've gone over some Brilliant Stars cards in the past. And I feel like the Eevee here is no different than the ones that we covered before. Now, one that might surprise you is the Armarouge from Scarlet and Violet set. So there's one that's similar to this one, which is the Slowpoke. And basically, you have this beautiful illustration of both of them looking outwards towards something. It's the street, towards the street. Slowpoke, I believe, is looking from left to right. Armarouge is looking from right to left. Very, very beautiful illustrations. I feel like with a card like this, you are not only getting some beautiful artwork, but you're getting a card that it hasn't been really expensive even in the past. Like the highest that ever went was $15, and now it's sitting at roughly 10. So you're looking at a $10 card, you're looking at a $9 card. I might add this one to my collection. I don't have base set. I started from Temporal Forces and up. And so I didn't want to go back and start, buying all these different cards because I knew that I wanted a master set, our sets. And so I do have a list of cards like on my wish list that I want to get. Just as time passes, a lot of these cards have dropped in value. A lot of these cards have risen in value, but this one in particular, it's been really inconsistent when it comes down to raw. It will go up a little bit and then just dip down. And right now, I feel like it's in that dip where it might go up a little bit more. So please, please, please look at these cards. And the reason why I think this is the best card that I'm introducing to you guys today is if you do get a PSA 10. This one just sold for $399.99, $369.95, $399.99, $350, $357, $359.97, $280, $350, $227.50, $275, $275, $266. So in July it was going for about $250, $290, $250, $275. In August, at the end of August, $399.99. That's crazy. That is a crazy, crazy jump, but it's a really good card. And it's the same thing with that Slowpoke. It's roughly a $10 card, but you're basically getting, you're getting a lot of money out of that card in general. Here, I'll pull it up. So it's Slowpoke from, I believe, yep, that's it. PSA 10. And we'll go to last hold and completed. Here. August 25th, $400. 16, $350. 13, $420. August 9th, $300. August 8th, 425. So, like I was saying, cards look very, very similar. Different art style, but very, very similar. And you're basically getting, I think this one is also for, I think it's $10. I want to say it's $10. Oh, it's 20. It's a little bit more. See, this one did jump up in value and it stayed up. Yeah, so you're looking at, yeah, near mint 1850. So a little bit higher than the Armarouge, but you're looking at almost the same prices. So if you are $10 short, get the Armarouge. Just get a good copy, get it graded, and you'll see just good trade bait, just good sell too. You know, even if you're not getting the full $400, you're getting a card that's beautiful. You're getting a card that essentially can give you a lot in return and a little small intake from your end. And I don't see this card dropping in value when it comes down to the PSA 10. I do see it dropping in value in the raw version once it hits that dip and it comes back down. But yeah, that's Armarouge. Next one that we have is Mismagius from Paldea Evolved. This is also a secret illustration rare. Another one of those weird ones where it goes up, it goes down, it goes up, it goes down, it goes up, and it goes down. Illustration is pretty dope. I feel like this is like a stain, glass window-ish illustration where everything around it is pretty cool. I haven't seen this card in person, so a lot of these cards that I'm showing you I have seen in person. This one I have not seen in person at all, and I don't know if it's just not sold as frequent or as popular, but anyways, the near mint holo is $15 to $16. That is what we're looking for. I wouldn't pay $19 for this card. I think anywhere between 15 to 16 is where you should be at. The PSA 10 recent sales were 120, 116.35, 139, 140, 150 in July, 149.99, 150, 145, 150, 129.95, 130. So between 120 is where it's at now. It did drop a little bit from where it was beginning of or late July, and just early August hasn't been as crazy. But I still think for a card that's under $20 to give you this amount is really, really really good. So please look into this one as well. The next one is a trainer. I know we haven't done trainers very often, just because some trainer cards are a little bit over the $20 line, especially if it's like a Galarian Gallery or Secret Illustration rare. But Cynthia's Ambition from Crown Zenith is a really popular card. Not only is it popular, it's a badass card. I think Cynthia is one of the coolest trainers that we have come across in the Pokemon just universe. Cynthia's Ambition is a really cool card. I actually like the full art as well. So those are two cards you can look into. This one is roughly about $15, $16. You're looking at a card that, shipping included, that's really good. $16.71, something like that would be really good to purchase. And the outtake of it is decent. So August 24th, here, let me just refresh, make sure we're getting the correct ones. August 24th, 85, $84, 108.19, 89, 88. This one's $100 on the 21st, 105, 101.99, 84, 87, 80, 99, 100. So you're getting a lot of 80s and 100. I would probably put this at 90, 95 at a good day. The next one, we have 2 left. Again, if you can, please like and subscribe if you like these videos. I do take my time to look for these cards for you. I try to make sure that we don't double up on any of the cards either. All of these cards are new weekly, so I don't put Blaziken on the next one. I don't put the Armarouge on the next one. So please, please, please help me out with subscribing and liking it. And if you have any other recommendations, please let me know in the comments below. This one is Blaziken from Destined Rivals. I know we've covered 2 other Destined Rivals illustrations. I think right now is a good time to purchase a lot of Destined Rivals stuff. A lot of it is just going down, and it's more of the fact that people are panicking of reprints, and they're seeing that Black and White is out, and also Prismatic, Surging, and Destined Rivals are the sets to kind of collect at the moment. So people are panicking. They're lowering the prices on a lot of these cards. This one was, I think I wanted to buy it because I need it for my master set. This one was roughly about $15, $16 when I was looking into it, and now it dropped to $12.92. And it kind of did a dip going up, but good card. Awesome illustration. Blaziken always has badass illustrations no matter what. You're looking at $13, $14 for a really nice card. Just Blaziken in general is a great starter. So for a card like this, a PSA 10, you're looking at 140, 149, 137.50, 105.50, 149.99, 150 here, 170, which is awesome, 160, 149, 111. This one's with bids. 149, 154.99, 149.99, 140, 154.99, 134. So anywhere between 140 to 150 is where this card is at. I feel like this one will start going up in value, because because you really don't know when reprints are going to be done, but you do know when some sets are put in the back burner a little bit. Like, for example, they're not reprinting Temporal Forces. They're not reprinting Twilight Masquerade at the moment. They're not going to reprint base set, but they will do 151. They'll do Prismatic. They'll do Destined Rivals. They'll do Searching Sparks. I think the new GameStop box that just came out had Stellar Crown in it. So they will do some stuff like that, and like premium collection boxes. I know a lot of the ones that have opened on the channel, they have Paradox Rift, Obsidian Flames. So they do print a little bit here and there, but they're not priority. And I feel like when Destined Rivals gets put a little bit in the back burner a little bit, with all the new mega sets coming out, because they're going to have to not keep up with demand, but they're going to have to keep up with their schedule. So they have a schedule that they have to release cards at a certain time frame that matches their TCG game format. And so this is why we're not seeing just big chunks of these releases anymore. Back then you used to see sets sit, right? Nobody was into them. I know that I was buying Temporal Forces and Twilight Masquerade booster boxes at $110, $120. I was buying ETB boxes at $30. So back then, you were not demanding so much of these sets. So a lot of these newer sets that you are demanding of, they know what you want. They know that you want these sets, but they also have to keep up with the new sets coming out. So there's going to be a time between now and the end of the year where Destined Rivals is put a little bit back in the back burner. And so you're going to see less and less of these cards, and they're going to increase in value slightly once they start, maybe they do like a premium collection box, or they do like a Costco bundle, whatever. Then yeah, you probably see the cards drop again. But once again, once they start building up that other sets that they have to do, like they have a schedule that they have to keep up. You're gonna start seeing a lot of this Destined Rivals, Surging Sparks, Twilight Masquerade, all these cards go slightly up in value just because they're gonna start making less and less of them. And it's not all of them, not all of them at all. Like Twilight Masquerade has the four mask, the secret illustration mask. All four of them you can purchase within $60. That's how inexpensive they are. But the Greninja was at 265. Now it's almost at 300 again. Which because I know that because I've been monitoring that card. I should have bought it at 265. Now I have to wait for a good sale. The Perrin hasn't dropped down from $99, so it's been holding value for a very, very long time. And those are the two cards that Twilight Masquerade are holding on to. The Pikachu dropped a little bit from Surging Sparks. The Latias, the Melodic dropped in price. Prismatic, a lot of the people are fumbling their sealed inventory because more Prismatic is coming out. So, just be patient. I think a lot of these cards will eventually go up, but it's not going to be, something that's going to happen overnight. I know that YouTubers sometimes have some effect in how card values might go. I don't really care for, listening to things like that. Like, oh, this card is really, 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 really good, or this card really, really sucks. I'm not going to tell you this card is really good. And then a month later be like, oh, no, you know what, that card sucks. Don't get it. Just because they want to sell at a certain price point, I don't sell cards. I'm telling you what I think should be good in your collection. And if you wanted to trade or sell it at a PSA 10 value, you can. But myself, in general, these are my opinions. I don't sell cards at all. I collect them. And being able to collect compared to, other people selling stuff to you, it's a little different. You're getting a different perspective of things because it's a genuine perspective. I'm not trying to manipulate the market. I'm not trying to manipulate anything because I'm not selling it to you. I'm myself, I have to buy it too because I have to buy the Blaziken. I have to buy the Cynthia's Ambition. I have to buy the Armarouge, And that's the difference between getting information from me compared to somebody else that might be selling it, Last card, I know I went a little bit of a tangent there. It's the Jolteon. We've done the Vaporeon before. We did the Flareon last week. And the last one was Jolteon from Brilliant Starts. Like I said, Brilliant Starts has really good Galarian Gallery cards. Trainer Gallery cards, my bad. This is an ultra rare. This one has been a little up and down as well, from 7 to 720. Really good card. I feel like you can get a near mint copy for about $8. This one I would definitely, again, try to go on try to go on eBay and look at just how the card is, the whitening, everything around. If you have a card show, go to your card show. Go look at the card in person, see how it is, see if there's any dents or anything. The reason why is because I think it's a really good value. You're picking something up for $8 to $10, and right now for the U.S., 137.07, 148.78, 110.30, 122.50, 139, 144, 100 here, 129.99, 119.95. So Jolteon roughly about maybe 120 to 130 when it comes down to the price point of it. awesome illustration, and you get a really good card. So good card to sell, good card to trade, good card to add to your collection. I want to thank you guys for stopping by again. If you have any questions or if you want to go ahead and give some suggestions, feel free to do that in the comments. But if not, have a good day.